people, and welcome to my May bullet journal setup video. I actually asked over on Instagram whether I should do a cottagecore or a city alley aesthetic for this video. And oops, yes, so my washi tape rolled over, but it's all good. Anyways, yeah, so I asked over on Instagram what what kind of aesthetic I should go for this month's theme, and the results were pretty even actually, but in the end cottagecore won, so that's why I opted to do this house cabin sort of vibe for the cover. I didn't realize just how detailed I would have to go for this, so this is probably not my best work, which is not saying much considering I have not done a lot of work like these, but it was certainly a challenge. So if you don't know, cottagecore is basically this aesthetic where it's quite folksy country, I guess. It's cabin in the woods, it's forests and hilly countrysides and things like that. At least that's what I found from my foray into researching what cottagecore is. I decided to draw this particular cabin because it was one of the easier ones to do, I guess. Well, it wasn't like that easy. There was so much detailing on this entire thing. It was exhausting just trying to like map it out and sketch it. But yeah, I mean, I've always wondered if like I would be the person that would choose to live in the woods or to live by the ocean. I am divided on that, I suppose. But I think I would live in the woods only because I have no idea how to swim. So if I ever fell into the sea or the ocean, there really is no saving me. But then, you know, there are rivers and woods, so that's kind of a moot point. Oh well. But yeah. So this is my cover. I don't know if I'm like proud of it, but it is what it is. So my the table that I was doing this on was pretty shaky, which is why you'll probably see a bit of wobbling here and there. So this is my goals page. So for this design, I opted to go for like a window pane sort of thing, because that was in a lot of the photos that cropped up when I googled cottagecore. And you know, staring out of the window, probably one of my favorite activities, to be honest. All my desks are actually facing the window. I like sunlight. Like, I don't know, I used to be like a night owl, and it didn't help that one of my previous jobs required me to basically stay awake until past midnight. Like I'd come home at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And I couldn't wind down until 4 or 5 a.m. just because I'd been awake and I'd have to do so much. But yeah, I like sunlight, I guess, is the whole point of rambling. So for one of my goals for May, I want to edit Sunny Storms. So Sunny Storms is this book that I wrote during NaNoWriMo, actually. I finished it. I didn't quite finish it in time for NaNoWriMo to when it ended. I finished it right before the end of 2019. I think like a couple of days, like last few days of December. That's when I finished it. But I haven't had time to sit down and edit it because I know it needs like a whole lot of editing. But it is my first book that I've written in a very long time. So for this page, I decided to go for a clothesline sort of sketch because, again, one of the things that I saw a lot of, and this is my things to look forward to spread. So these are basically just things that I've been buying online during this whole period of quarantine and lockdown. I don't think you can see, but it's my Juvia's festival palette. I think I see a new watercolor travel set, new tables. So I'm getting in new tables and a Catrice Pro Neon Earth palette as well. I've actually gotten most of the stuff that I was looking forward to. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. For this page is my video ideas spread. So I don't know if I'll be doing more videos, more than just a couple or one or two each month. But I would like to, I think. The thing about creativity with me is that I jump in, but I can just jump out as easily. So it's difficult for me to stick to things. Like journaling and writing are one of the few things that I've stuck to. And I know that everyone goes at your own pace, but I like making content. I like creating things, and to be able to put something like this into the world makes me satisfied. So for this month, I'm planning to do my June bullet journal setup. Wow, what a mouthful. And I actually did an introvert versus extrovert video with my sister. I'll link the video down in the description below. I think it's pretty funny. I think my sister and I are dumbasses and we've spent way too much time together. But yeah, if you'd like to see what an extrovert and introvert looks like during social distancing, I guess you can check out the video. So the poem that I stuck into that spread earlier, I wrote that poem I think about a year ago. And this poem, I wrote this one as well, the one on the spread right now. It was an empty page. I didn't want to start my weekly page yet, so I guess that's why I decided to decorate it with something. And I figured the white looked better. The creamy off-white color looked better it looked better compared to the pink. Wow, words are difficult. Words are hard. Yeah. So I wrote it on grid paper, and now I'm currently just sticking it in. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning cursive. Still not keeping up with the practice as much as I should, to be honest. But, I'm learning. I have a bunch of stickers still So these are one of the stickers that I've owned since, God, last year, early last year, maybe. I think this poem, however you pronounce it, it's kind of indicative of how I felt over the past few, like, months, I think. Whew. So that's my extra spread done. So for this next one, it is my weekly spread. And usually, like I said, I don't usually go too fancy with my weeklies. Mostly because I like having the space to do whatever I want with it and then just decorate it afterwards. So I was gonna write like weekly tasks under that, which under the black card. Well, on the black card under that white sticker, but it didn't turn out so well. I don't know. The ink wasn't running very well, so I decided to cut that off. And more washi tape, as usual. You can never have too much washi tape. Well, you can. I've learned that lesson in my early weeks and months of bullet journaling. So right now, you can't see. I'm sorry, I didn't zoom in for this part. But again, that's my weekly tracker. And you could see me flipping to the calendar because I have no idea what dates are anymore. Yeah, so I felt like the whole thing was kind of plain, especially because there were so many sketches and drawings in it. So I decided to color them in. I didn't color in my my cover page, but I colored in everything else, and it was very, very tiring, to be honest. I haven't done coloring with a pencil in literal years, actually. So I don't know. I tried like coloring, you know, those coloring books that they sit or like relaxing and calming. I tried. Didn't really work. But oh well. So these colors, I do not have this color scheme in my closet. My closet is mainly black and gray, some blue, some like navy green. Lord, I did not realize how weird that looks like when I sped it up. But yeah. The inspiration behind this sketch was like a bookcase, but instead of a bookcase, it would just be filled with video ideas. I was gonna draw books, but I think by that point I was already super tired and over it. But yeah, this is my main setup. I hope you have enjoyed this, and you know, have a good month ahead. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll get through everything alright, wherever you are. Thanks for watching my video. Until the next one. Bye guys.